The honeymoon period is over at Chelsea Football Club. We are back to reality, and it's very, very sad. December looked like a very good period for us, and many people thought that we were not going to lose any game. We were going to finish this year without losing any game, and then boom, the last two games been really awful for Chelsea. And we have to admit that and be humble, eat the humble pie, because we are not doing good at the moment. Again, today, they spoiled our, let me start by last season. They spoiled our Christmas Eve by losing, remember, against Wolves. We lost 2-1 away. And we had a terrible Christmas day. Now they waited us to eat, to drink, to enjoy our moment. And then instead of sitting home, celebrating and enjoying your coffee or whatever, what you drink, and then boom, you got smashed today by Everton. And that hasn't happened. Everton. Fulham. I can't even speak, and I don't really care because I am very mad. So we got smashed at home against Fulham, our noisy neighbors who haven't beaten Chelsea since 1979. Let that sink in. And Enzo Maresca need to take a lot of responsibilities today. A disclaimer here, I still support the guy. I think he's good, but just like good managers, they have their moment. They are so stubborn in certain things, and that could lead to results like today. This video is about my player ratings and talking point. When I'm talking about players, I will just give you more details about it. So just let's go for it, man. Nothing special. We lost the game. And let's start by the manager, who is going to get 2 out of 10 from me today. I'm sorry, but hey, the lineup was what I expected. By the tactics during the game, no, they were not there. Like, he's not making changes at the moment. Why are you waiting for? We have somebody like Joao Felix, potential world class. You have Christopher Nkunku, frustrated on the bench. You have Mark Guiu, who can create some chaos, make some changes on time. How many changes he made against Everton? And how many changes he made today? How many changes he made against Newcastle when we got knocked out from the Carabao Cup? So this brother is making a lot of mistakes. Let's be honest here. Just because you tell the truth doesn't make you a hater or an enemy. But somebody need to tell the truth. 2 out of 10 today. The starting 11 was good, but the tactics during the game awful. Instead of switching things around, he played the same way, and everybody knows how to counter us now. When I said the last time that even Ben Chilwell can still provide same thing in this team, don't exclude people because of theories and narrative and stupidity on social media, tribalism, and narrative and evil. If a player can give you something, if you play Ben Chilwell from his natural position, popping those balls in the box, we might have something. But just apparently he can't invert. He can't play this and that. A player can be a bad player in one system and world class in another system. But Chelsea fans, they're going to just insult you for saying the truth. They said Cucurella was, the best thing that ever happened to the world since Kentucky Fried Chicken. And he was the solution. And he was the reason why Chelsea didn't win the last game, the game before this, against Everton, because of Cucurella. What happened today? Cucurella, 2 clear headers that he missed. It was all over the place. That's why I always tell you that it has nothing to do with one individual. The problems at Chelsea have to do with the entire team and the strategy as a group. 2 out of 10. Robert Sanchez is going to get, let me give him 5 out of 10. He had amazing saves. And then he went back to ping pong. He went back to the old Robert Sanchez, passing the ball to the opposition and not really composed in the box. But the defense also wasn't that good. So I'm going to give him just 5 out of 10. Moving on to somebody else, Levi Colwill. How much I'm going to give? We conceded 2 goals the end of the day. He almost scored. I'm going to give him 5 out of 10. He scored a header. It was an offside. He tried a lot of stuff offensively. But this is what I've been telling you. When you have a very slow pairing in the defense, that pairing is not good enough because one need to be the dog, another one need to be aggressive. You have very slow pairing here, and they can't run. Colwill is an artist. This guy is just a leader, a talking leader, but he doesn't have the pace. Tosin Adarabiayo, no pace, but he can be good in against teams who don't attack us. If we are not under pressure, Tosin is your man. But if you're gonna have a lot of attacks, wave after wave after wave, Tosin is gonna get really abused. And today we saw how limited this brother is. I'm gonna give him 4 out of 10. Yeah, man. Malo Gusto, another guy, he's gonna get 3 out of 10 from me today. I don't blame everything on him, but he lost his man 99% of the time on the pitch. Remember, for months or even for years, under Pochettino, under Maresca, I've been telling you how our far post is always open. We don't know how to defend it. If you follow closely, you will see that Malo Gusto always, like always, 99.99% of the time, he's gonna lose his man, get lost, and ball watching. Against Arsenal, when like Trossard popped in the far post, you look at it, it's Malo Gusto not marking his man. So many goals that we conceded. The origin of that, Malo Gusto not following his man. I don't know what they do in training with the set piece coaches or whatever. Do you show them videos to say this is where you're supposed to be? Today again, he got a wake-up call at some point, lost his man. Robert Sanchez was there, one-on-one with Fulham player, and he saved us. It was a wake-up call. But it didn't take long. Again, starting by Malo Gusto. And of course, you have other step of defending, other players that could have saved us or helped Malo Gusto. And everybody was shambolic all over the place. And we conceded. It was 1-1. And we continue not to mark the far post. I am sick and tired of repeating the same thing. Malo Gusto, 3 out of 10. Going forward, good. Especially when he plays as a winger or a wing back where he can exploit, the width. He can exploit the wing. He can overlap and cross the ball. He's good. When it comes to defending, when it comes to assisting, when it comes to shooting and scoring goals, this guy needs to learn a lot. He's like 21 years old. He's going to get better. But at the moment, he is awful. Man, I don't know. Nicholas Jackson, if I speak, I'll be in trouble. 3 out of 10. I didn't see anything. I have to go very quickly. Why am I wasting my time in this team that didn't give me anything today and who are ruining my entire week now? 3 out of 10. Nicholas Jackson need to do better. Marc Cucurella, people called him Jesus, the savior, and he's gonna come and save team Chelsea if we don't score because Cucurella wasn't there. Today, this brother was awful. 3 out of 10. Jadon Sancho, 4 out of 10. I didn't see much. I expect moment of magic from my players. Today, nothing really that I can praise. And even this guy, Pedro Neto, you know, lost his man. When they scored the first goal, I think he was laying on the floor and pretending like he was injured or something. I don't know if that was the first goal or the second goal, whatever it was. You expect a little bit of magic from your offensive players. 4 out of 10. I can't really give so much details because this video is gonna be like 2 hours for no reason. Let's go. Madueke. If anybody knows what happened to Madueke, let me know. Probably injured or ill or whatever. Yeah, I don't really care. Disasi wasn't there, so we're not gonna talk about Disasi. Our pivot. Because we didn't win today, it's very difficult for me to give people 7. I'm gonna give everybody 6 out of 10. This is the first loss at Stamford Bridge for 45 years. They let us down. Everybody as a group, but as an individual, Caicedo was good. He was very good at some point. He was putting tackles, winning the ball for us, you know, passing the ball properly. But yeah, it's not about one individual. So he's gonna get 6 out of 10. His other brother, Enzo Fernandez, he got dispossessed a few times, put some very bad passes here and there. But like I said, I don't know if we ate a lot of chicken and we couldn't run today. It's not about one individual. So Enzo is gonna get 5 out of 10. Cole Palmer is the only guy that I will give 7 because he scored the goal, and if we scored the second goal, probably we were going to win that game, right? So 7 out of 10, amazing goal. But other than that, he was marked, man marking on him, and he opened a lot of gaps that we couldn't take advantage of. So Palmer, even when he's not 100% on the pitch, he just opened up opportunities for other people, but other people don't take those opportunities. What can I say? Nkunku, I'm not gonna rate him. It's so unfair to always bring him for 15 minutes when the game is already almost over. And he's frustrated on the bench. I don't blame him. If he wanna leave, he has to leave because the manager don't trust him. And I know that Joao Felix didn't even come off the bench. We made only 1 change, but we could have made 5. The manager decided not to twist things around, and we got the result that we got today. So it's gonna be unfair for me to rate somebody like Nkunku. And the manager really need to improve. I still believe in the project and the manager. I hope that he learned a lesson from the last 2 games, because he was very happy against Everton because we drew. He was like, I'm very happy. This is the best team in the world in terms of defense. We don't win against them. So he was celebrating a freaking draw against Everton. And I told you that you can't celebrate a draw. This is Chelsea Football Club. It doesn't mean that if we don't win against them and we have a mindset and just lay down and take it and say, okay, yeah, we're gonna take 1 point or you take all 3 points. It doesn't matter. You see the proof today. Fulham don't beat Chelsea, but they had a winning mentality today to say, you know what? You are our bogey team, but we're gonna beat you today. But Chelsea celebrated a draw against the so-called perfect team, Everton. Because we don't beat them, it's normal, it's okay to get a draw. Stupid mindset, man.